Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Speaking Podcast. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Hi, friends. Thanks for joining us again. We hope you're having a great day wherever you're listening from.
My name is Lena.
And I'm Ryan.
On this channel, we practice real, natural English conversations to help you speak English more confidently in everyday situations.
Yes, we focus on simple English, clear pronunciation, and real-life topics that you actually use.
So if you're learning English and sometimes feel nervous when you speak, don't worry. You're in the right place.
Exactly. Making mistakes is part of learning. We all make mistakes. Even native speakers do.
Oh, yes, all the time.
And if you enjoy learning with us, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel.
Your support really helps us continue making free English lessons for you. Thank you so much.
All right, Lena, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty well. I had a busy morning, but now I feel relaxed. How about you?
Same here. I had coffee, so I'm feeling much more awake now.
Haha, coffee really does save the day. I can't start my morning without it.
Me neither. Without coffee, my brain doesn't work properly.
So true. All right, let's get into today's topic.
Today, we're talking about something very common and very useful.
Yes, today's topic is how to talk about your hometown in English.
This is such a popular topic because when you meet someone new, one of the first questions they ask is, "Where are you from?"
And for many English learners, this simple question suddenly feels very difficult.
Exactly. They know the answer in their own language, but in English, they freeze.
They start thinking, should I explain more? Should I keep it short? Am I saying it correctly?
Yes, too many thoughts at the same time.
So today, we're going to help you feel more comfortable answering this question.
We'll start with very simple sentences and slowly add more details.
And don't worry, you don't need advanced vocabulary for this.
Simple English is powerful English.
Absolutely. So, Ryan, let me ask you a very basic question.
Okay, go ahead.
Where are you from?
I'm from Seattle in the United States.
Nice. That's a very clear answer.
Yes, short and simple, no stress.
I'm from Chicago.
Two different cities, but both are well known.
True. But even if your hometown is small, the answer is still the same.
Exactly. You don't need to explain everything immediately.
You can just say, I'm from a small town near Lahore, or I'm from a village in northern Italy.
That's already a great answer.
Many learners think they need a long explanation, but that's not necessary at first.
Yes, start simple, then add details if the other person asks more questions.
For example, after you say where you're from, the other person might say, oh, how is it?
And that's when you can add one or two details.
Like, it's a big city, or it's very peaceful, or it's famous for food.
Simple adjectives are enough.
Exactly. You don't need to sound perfect.
You just need to sound natural.
And the more you practice, the more confident you'll feel.
Confidence comes with repetition, not perfection.
Very true. So let's slowly move forward and talk about how to describe your hometown in more detail.
So let's slowly move forward and talk about how to describe your hometown in more detail.
Yes, and this is where English learners usually start to feel a little nervous.
Exactly. They think, oh no, now I have to speak more.
Yes, but don't worry, it's actually easier than you think.
Let's say someone asks you, what is your hometown like?
You don't need to give a long speech. You can start with just one sentence.
For example, it's a busy city, or it's a quiet town.
That's it. Simple and clear.
And if you want to add a little more, you can talk about the people.
Like, the people are very friendly.
Or people know each other, so everyone says hello.
Sometimes that's good and sometimes that's not so good.
True. In small towns, everyone knows your business.
Yes, you do one small thing and suddenly everyone knows.
You're like, how did they know already?
Exactly. That's small town life.
In big cities, it's the opposite.
Yes, you can live next to someone for 5 years and never know their name.
That's so true.
So you can also describe your hometown by talking about size.
You can say it's a big city, it's medium-sized, or it's very small.
Don't worry about being exact. No one is checking.
Yes, this is not a geography exam.
Thank goodness.
Another easy thing to talk about is the weather.
Oh, yes, everyone talks about the weather.
It's the safest topic in the world.
Unless the weather is really bad, then everyone complains.
Yes, you can say it's very hot most of the year, or it rains a lot.
Or, the winters are cold, but the summers are nice.
Simple sentences, but very natural.
You can also talk about food.
Oh, food is always a good topic.
Yes, people love hearing about food.
You can say, my city is famous for street food.
Or, we have very spicy food.
And then people usually say, oh, really?
Yes, and then the conversation continues naturally.
That's the goal, to keep the conversation going.
Another thing learners worry about is pronunciation.
Yes, they're afraid of saying something wrong.
But let me tell you a secret.
What's that?
Native speakers don't care as much as you think.
Exactly. If they understand you, that's enough.
Communication is more important than perfection.
Also, sometimes mistakes are funny.
Yes, and that's okay.
I once mixed up beach and another word.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was embarrassing, but everyone laughed and helped me.
And you never forgot the correct word after that, right?
Exactly. Best lesson ever.
So don't be afraid of making mistakes.
Mistakes mean you're learning.
And the more you talk about simple things like your hometown, the better your English becomes.
Step by step, sentence by sentence.
No rush, no pressure.
Just practice and enjoy the process.
And another easy thing you can talk about is daily life in your hometown.
Yes, daily life says a lot about a place.
You might say, life there is simple, or life is very fast-paced.
Or people wake up early, especially if it's a busy city.
Yes, some cities never sleep.
And some towns go to bed at 9 p.m.
True. Everything is closed and you're like, okay, guess I'm sleeping early.
That's actually very common in small towns.
You can also talk about transportation.
Yes, that's a great topic.
You could say, most people use buses, or many people ride motorcycles.
Or traffic is really bad during rush hour.
Everyone understands that problem.
Traffic is a universal pain.
And you don't need complex sentences to explain it.
Simple words like crowded, slow, or busy work perfectly.
Another thing people often ask is about safety.
Yes, like, is it safe?
You can say, it's generally safe, or some areas are safer than others.
Very honest and natural.
You can also talk about what people do for fun.
Oh, that's a fun topic.
You might say, people like going out with friends, or families spend time together on weekends.
Or there aren't many places to go, so people stay at home.
Yes, Netflix and snacks save the day.
Exactly.
You can also describe sounds of your hometown.
Sounds, that's interesting.
Yes, like you can hear traffic all day, or it's very quiet at night.
Or you hear birds in the morning.
That's actually a very nice detail.
It helps the listener imagine the place.
You can even talk about smells.
Oh, wow, that's advanced.
Not really. You can say, the smell of food fills the streets, or the air is fresh.
Now I'm hungry.
Me too.
Another thing learners forget is emotions.
Yes, how your hometown makes you feel.
You can say, I feel relaxed when I go back, or it feels familiar and comforting.
Or even, it feels boring sometimes.
Honesty is allowed.
Very allowed.
You can also talk about traditions.
Like festivals, holidays, or family gatherings.
You might say, we celebrate festivals together, or the whole neighborhood joins.
Those small details make your English sound natural and real.
And remember, if you forget a word, it's okay.
You can describe it another way.
That's a very important skill.
Communication is about finding a way, not finding the perfect word.
Exactly.
And as you keep talking about your hometown, you'll notice new things to say each time.
Yes, because it's a topic that never really ends.
You can always add one more memory, one more detail, one more feeling.
And each time you talk about it, your confidence grows a little more.
And when you talk about your hometown, sometimes people also like to share the little quirks.
Haha, yes, like weird traditions or funny habits.
Exactly. For example, in some towns, people have these tiny local festivals that only make sense to the locals.
Haha, yes, like the one where everyone dresses like a giant fruit.
Imagine explaining that to someone from another country. So, every March, we celebrate the Banana Festival.
Haha, yes, they'll just stare at you. Banana festival?
And that's okay. That's part of the fun. You can even make a little joke while speaking.
Humor makes English conversations easier, definitely.
You can say something like, in my town, people love their pets, maybe a little too much.
Haha, yes, or everyone owns a dog and every dog knows all the neighbor's secrets.
Exactly. People will smile and your English will feel natural.
Another thing you can talk about is the local food,
Oh, yes. Every town has at least one dish people are proud of,
like pizza in New York or sourdough bread in San Francisco.
but also little things like local sweets or snacks. You can say, we have a special cake called, and it's only made here.
That's perfect. You can even add humor. It's so sweet you might need a dentist afterward, haha.
Exactly. And don't forget drinks. Some towns are famous for coffee, tea, or juice.
Or maybe some secret local soda that nobody else has tried.
Yes. And even if it tastes weird, it's part of the culture, right?
Absolutely. And speaking of culture, you can also mention music, art, or sports.
Yes, like many people love playing soccer on weekends, or there's a music festival every summer.
Or people here love karaoke so much you'll hear singing even at midnight. Haha.
That's always funny, and it gives a really lively picture of your hometown.
Another idea is transportation. How do people get around?
Yes, you could say most people ride bikes, or we have buses and trains.
Or people mostly walk because the streets are very narrow and cars get stuck every day. Haha.
Exactly. That kind of small detail makes your description much more interesting.
And don't forget special events or holidays.
Yes, like every year we have a fireworks show at the river, or there's a Christmas market in the city center.
You can even add humor again. It's so crowded you need a map just to find your friend. Haha.
Yes, that makes it realistic.
And then, if you keep describing, you can even talk about what it's like to live there day to day.
Like the rhythm of life?
Exactly. Is it quiet and relaxed or busy and loud?
You can say mornings are peaceful with birds singing, or evenings are lively with music from cafes.
Haha, yes. And sometimes the cats sit on your car and you can't leave for 10 minutes.
Yes, every hometown has those little surprises.
And finally, you can talk about something you personally love or don't love.
Like, I love walking by the river in the morning, or I wish the traffic wasn't so bad during rush hour.
Yes, sharing your own experience makes the description more real and personal.
And that's the goal, not just listing facts, but letting the other person feel your hometown.
And even add a little humor while doing it. Haha, makes it way more fun.
Yes, because English is not just words, it's stories, experiences, and laughs too.
Exactly. And by doing this, you're practicing English naturally, not just memorizing sentences.
And the listener will enjoy it too because it feels alive and real.
You can see their face, smile, maybe laugh at your little jokes, and suddenly the conversation is flowing.
And that's exactly what we want when talking about hometowns, right?
Yes, the goal is connection and fun while practicing English.
And of course, there's always more things to talk about, like local legends, street markets, even pets in the neighborhood.
Haha, yes, we could go on forever.
Yes, we could talk forever about hometowns. But you know what I love most? The little stories that make a place unique.
Oh, yes, the kind of things only someone from the town would know, like secret spots, funny legends, or quirky hobbits.
Exactly. For example, in my town, there's a fountain where people toss coins for good luck. But there's this local legend that if you miss the fountain, your wish comes true. But just a little later.
Really? That's hilarious. Your wish is on delay, but don't worry, it's coming.
Yes, and everyone knows someone who missed through a coin and got lucky a week later.
That's perfect. And those are the kinds of small details that make your description fun, not just buildings or numbers, but stories.
Exactly. You can also talk about street markets. People love markets in small towns.
Yes, the smell of fresh bread, fruits, and flowers. And the funny thing is, vendors always have a special way of greeting you.
Yes, like shouting, fresh tomatoes, the best in the universe, and then smiling when you buy just one.
Yes, that's very true. And some towns even have very unusual competitions.
Oh, yes, like the one in my hometown where people race wheelbarrows.
Wheelbarrows? Seriously?
Yes, every summer, everyone gets really competitive, but it's more about laughing and falling over than winning.
That's amazing. And you can imagine explaining that to someone new. Yes, in my town, we race wheelbarrows for fun every July.
Exactly. And people will definitely remember your hometown after that.
Another fun thing is street art or murals. Some towns are full of them.
Yes, in San Francisco, for example, there are murals everywhere, and each tells a story about the neighborhood.
Yes, some of them are so creative. You'll see a cat on a bicycle chasing a rainbow, and it's painted on a wall.
Exactly. And even little details like street signs or lamp posts can be unique. My hometown has old lamps shaped like animals.
Wow, that sounds like a magical place.
And don't forget about small festivals or local holidays. You can talk about what people wear, eat, and how they celebrate.
Like, we have a festival where everyone wears colorful hats and they dance in the streets.
Yes. Or in some towns, people bake a huge cake together every year. The entire community gathers, and it becomes the biggest social event of the year.
That sounds amazing. And these are exactly the things that make your description personal and memorable.
Yes, and you can even add a little humor while talking about daily life. Like, in my town, the traffic lights are very polite. They wait for you. Maybe a little too long.
Yes. Or our cows are more famous than the mayor.
I love that. And this is the beauty of describing your hometown in English. You get to show personality, not just facts.
Yes, it's about making someone feel like they're walking through your town, smelling the food, hearing the music, and seeing the quirky details.
Exactly. And don't forget about natural landmarks mountains, rivers, beaches, forests.
Yes, and even tiny details like a hill where everyone goes to watch the sunset, or a hidden lake where kids swim in summer.
Yes, or a mysterious forest where people say you might see a fox or a raccoon staring at you.
Yes, that's perfect. And people will imagine it instantly.
And then, of course, you can mention famous people from your hometown actors, athletes, or even just local heroes.
Yes, like our town is famous because a world champion chess player was born here, or we have a musician who plays concerts in every continent.
That adds pride and makes your hometown feel alive in someone's mind.
And you can't forget the humor again. And yes, the town mayor still tries to sing at every festival and fails hilariously.
Yes, that's perfect for showing personality and charm.
And finally, you can describe how your hometown changes with seasons.
Oh, yes, like in spring, the flowers bloom everywhere. In summer, the streets are full of tourists. In autumn, the leaves turn red and gold. In winter, well, we all just stay inside and drink hot chocolate.
Yes, that's so relatable and fun, and it gives a complete picture of life there.
Exactly. And if you'd combine all these elements stories, landmarks, festivals, food, people, nature you get a description that is rich, lively, and unforgettable.
Yes, and it also makes speaking English more fun. You're not just listing words, you're telling a story.
Yes, exactly. And that's what we want learning English while sharing your life and having a few laughs along the way.
Yes, because life and language should be enjoyable.
And we could literally talk for hours more about hometowns.
Yes, but maybe next time we'll do that. For now, let's keep practicing these ideas.
Okay, Jack, I think it's time to wrap up our hometown adventure, but not before giving everyone some really fun ways to practice describing their own towns.
Oh, yes, practice is key, and the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Plus, you can have some fun with it.
Exactly. Let's start with a simple exercise. Imagine you meet someone new. They ask, "Where are you from?" Don't just say the name, give them a tiny story.
Yes, like I'm from Riverside, a city where the streets smell like fresh bread every morning, and where the squirrels are basically our mayors.
Yes, that's perfect. People will remember you and your hometown immediately.
And you can even practice with friends or family. Take turns asking about your hometown and try to add at least one funny or interesting detail each time.
Yes, and try using some of the vocabulary we learned. Words like charming, diverse, lively, or skyscraper. It makes your description sound more natural and fluent.
Yes, like my hometown is charming, with narrow cobblestone streets and lively markets where the vendors shout, "Buy the best apples in the universe."
That's so vivid. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect English. Just tell your story. People will feel the personality of your town.
Another fun idea is to describe a day in your hometown, from morning to night. It helps add details naturally.
Ooh, yes. Like in the morning, the streets are quiet with the smell of coffee and fresh pastries. By afternoon, the markets are buzzing. Children play in the square and dogs run around chasing balls. By evening, the lights from the street lamps glow on the river and the town feels peaceful again.
That's amazing. And if you want, you can even exaggerate a little for humor. And at 7 p.m., all the cats gather on the fountain for their daily meeting. Don't ask why, it's just tradition.
Yes, people love those funny little touches. It makes your description memorable.
And don't forget about famous foods or drinks. Every town has something special, even if it's a tiny snack that only locals know about.
Oh, yes. Like in Riverside, we have the most amazing honey cakes. People line up every morning just to get one and then eat three more.
Yes. Or in my town, there's a cafe that makes the strongest hot chocolate. Warning, it will melt your spoon if you leave it too long.
Yes, and talking about food also connects to culture and people. You can say something like, "People in my town love gathering for breakfast every Sunday. Families chat, kids run around, and the smell of pancakes fills the streets."
That's perfect. And don't forget about festivals or local celebrations.
Oh, yes. Festivals are gold for descriptions. You can say, "Every summer, we have a lantern festival. Hundreds of lanterns light up the sky. People laugh, dance, and eat special treats. It's magical and also a little chaotic."
I love that. You're giving viewers a full picture, what it looks like, smells like, sounds like, and even tastes like.
Exactly. And you can even describe weather changes during the festival. Like in the evening, the temperature drops a little and everyone hugs their mugs of cocoa, while lanterns float above, twinkling like stars.
Wow, now I want to visit Riverside.
Yes, and that's exactly the goal. Make someone feel like they're there.
Another tip, compare your town to famous places if it helps. Like, our town is small, but the river running through it reminds me a little of the Seine in Paris, but quieter and with more ducks.
Yes, or our town square is like Times Square, but with less traffic and more pigeons.
Perfect. And finally, a good way to practice is to record yourself describing your hometown. Then listen and notice which words feel natural and which ones are tricky.
Yes, and even if you stumble, laugh at yourself. That's part of learning. I often say something like, "My hometown has cobblestones." Wait, let me start again.
Yes, exactly. Language is about communicating, not perfection. The more you speak, the easier it becomes.
And remember, everyone, you can make your description as funny, interesting, and unique as you want. Even small details like a cat that sleeps on the library steps make your town come alive.
Yes, or a local legend like the ghost dog that only shows up when it rains. People will never forget your town after hearing that.
And with that, our viewers now have all the tools: basics, appearance, famous places, people, culture, weather, festivals, food, and funny stories.
Yes, you can literally write a whole book about your hometown if you want.
Yes, exactly. And even better, you'll be practicing English while sharing your life and making people laugh.
So, let's give our viewers a final challenge. Write a paragraph about your hometown using everything we discussed. Add one funny story or local legend. Add one unique food and one landmark, and describe the weather.
Yes, and if you want, record yourself and listen back. Try to make it lively, colorful, and full of personality. Don't worry about mistakes. Laugh if you stumble.
Yes, and we promise the more you practice, the more confident you'll feel speaking English.
Exactly. And remember, everyone, there's no right or wrong way to describe your hometown. What matters is your story. Make it personal, make it fun, and make it memorable.
Yes, and maybe one day we'll read your stories or watch your videos and laugh along with you.
That would be amazing. And for now, keep practicing, keep laughing, and keep sharing your hometown with the world.
Yes, and remember, learning English can be as fun as describing a cat mayor or a ghost dog in your hometown.
Exactly. All right, everyone. That's it for today's mega lesson. We hope you had fun, learned a lot, and now feel ready to describe your hometown in English like a pro.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. Keep practicing, keep laughing, and keep speaking English confidently.
And don't forget to share your stories in the comments. We'd love to hear about your towns, your funny stories, and your favorite places.
Yes, we can't wait to read them. And maybe one day one of your stories will inspire a visitor to actually come to your hometown.
Exactly. That would be amazing. Until next time.
Keep speaking English, keep sharing your world, and most importantly, keep having fun.
Bye bye, everyone.
See you next time.